What's up, guys? It's Ruben from Galantes here, and as promised in yesterday's devlog, this is the video on how to become a collaborator on Galantes. So I decided to do it in a Q&A fashion, and if there are any questions unanswered for you, please comment down below or join the Discord and ask your questions there. I will answer them as good as I can. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the first question. What can you do for Galantes? And that entails a lot, right? But it's basically what roles are we looking for and what skills are we looking for? And the answer to that is very simple. Anything. Anything that has remotely to do with developing a video game is what we're looking for. So you can think of strongly related areas such as game design, level design, gameplay engineer, game artist, character artist, programmer, game tester, you name it. Rigging, animations, anything that has to do with game development, we're looking for it. And if you can provide it, or if you want to start becoming more fluent in that and want to put in some time and effort to learn it, you're also more than welcome to join. Now, aside from these very strictly game development related areas, we are looking for everything that is also supporting it, being it marketing or community management or website design or content creation, video editing, you name it. Again, you name it. If it's something to do with game development, no matter how closely related, we are looking for you. We would be happy to have you. And so we're looking for everything is the answer to that question. So question number 2, what are the requirements? So what skill level do we expect? And there are no real requirements that you should be worrying about. So, of course, for the efficiency of the project, it would be beneficial if you already have some experience in the area that you want to work on Galantes. However, this is a passion project, and one of the benefits of it not being a job is that you don't have to provide, a CV or a skill level. If it's something you want to better yourself in or you want to make some experiences in, this might be a good starting place because it is different than just being a solo project. You get to network with people, you get to exchange with other people who may be working on the same area in the future. So I think it can be a really cool experience, a learning experience. It is the same thing for me. Like, I don't have a lot of experience in game development, actually close to none. Who would I be to ask of you to have more experience than me? However, if there are a few very experienced people in their area who want to join in as a hobby or because they just like the project, it would be highly appreciated as well, of course. And but there are no requirements you have to meet as long as you're passionate and you want to work on the project. Now, the third question is, what can you get from working on Galantes? Now, as mentioned, I think what you can get out of it is a very good experience if you are interested in getting to know new areas or just work on areas you have gathered some experience but you were never able to put them into practice. Then this is your chance. So, for example, if you're someone who just likes to work solo and make a few deliverables to the project, that is of course very welcomed. But I think the biggest benefit you can have is to have this experience of community, of networking, of having like-minded people working together on a project, having fun, having maybe the occasional fun calls on a Friday evening, since I assume we will not all be close together, geographically speaking. Yeah, I think it will be a very cool experience. So that is what you can get out of it. Now, if we speak in money terms, it is a passion project, so there is no guarantee that at the end there will be money in it for you. So if that is your expectation or what you want to have, then you rather apply for a job at a game company because this is not the place. I'm not saying that it isn't possible. If at the end we are able to create a fully fledged game that we think meets certain standards and the quality level that we are confident that we can charge some money for it, and if there are enough downloads, then yes, we would distribute it amongst all who have worked on the project. Maybe break it down by the amount of work put in or the amount of deliverables that were actually used in the final product. So it is possible, but if that is your main motivation, I recommend not to join. However, if your main motivation is to have a cool experience, then yes, you should definitely join. Now on to the fourth questions. What expectations do we have? There are none. It's the same with the requirements. As stated, it is not a job, so you don't have hours you have to work. There are no deliverables you have to do. You can just make one addition to the game. You can stay on it for a day, a week, a month, a year. It is totally up to you. Because it is not a paid job, we can't expect you to deliver anything or put in a certain amount of hours. This is all done by yourself. So you have to self-manage. And if you promise something, then yes, the expectation is that you deliver. But there are no real repercussions, except maybe that in the future we don't trust you with these deliveries anymore. That could be like the worst that could happen. Or that you get off the project because it's a disappointment. But other than that, like, just be nice, be passionate, and if you don't feel it, don't work on it, don't overpromise. So the real expectations are basically be a decent person, decent collaborator, do the best you can, be nice to everyone, don't overpromise. It's if you can't do it, you can't, and it's not bad. Just try to be realistic. Is all that we ask. And other than that, we just really want to have you on board, because even if you just have an opinion on the game, we highly value it, and we want to hear you, and we want to work with you. I think the more people we have, the better we can reflect the community we are targeting with this. And in the end, we want to have a product that is fun for everybody, right? For the ones who made it, for the ones who will play it, that is the common goal. Now on to the last question. How do you apply? It's really simple. You have a lot of opportunities. One is to go via the website. Link is of course down in the description. There is a tab called contributions, and if you scroll down, there is a feedback form and a collaboration form, and just type in anything, send it to me, and I will receive it, I will read it, and I will get in contact with you. Second option is just come to the Discord. Link is again down in the description. We'd love to have you, even just for your opinion, even if you don't want to collaborate. Of course, you can also contact me there in the Discord. My name's Galantes there. Shocker. Lastly, I want to say, don't be afraid if you are doubting yourself or your skills and you may think, I might not be good enough to work on this. Why not become good enough? I mean, as stated in this whole video, it's passionate. We want to have a good network, and in the end, we want the best outcome for all who have worked on it and all who are going to play it. And that also means creating an environment where we are able to make mistakes in the project. It's gonna happen. It happens everywhere where people work on something. So don't be afraid to join. And yeah, we'd love to have you, your talent, your personality, your opinion. We'd really like to have you on the team. And the more, the merrier, I always say. Again, if you have any questions, contact me via the forum, via Discord. And with that, I think I have answered all the questions that I wrote to myself. But again, if there are any questions unanswered for you that you would like to know the answer to, find me on Discord, chat me up, and we can discuss it. With that, we are at the end of this video, and I thank you very much for tuning in once again. all that's left to say is I'm looking forward to the next upload of the devlog to show you the progress. I'm excited to see what happens in the next 2 weeks. I never know in advance. I never do. I'm as excited as you are. Thanks so much for your time, and I hope I'll see you in our Discord soon. And I wish you a very good start in the week. Have a nice day. Ruben out.